You are listening to the IoT for All Media Network.
So we've talked about earlier on, we were talking about the kind of advice you had for companies, but just generally speaking, what should companies be doing to really protect themselves when they're going down kind of the IoT journey that they're on? Is it really aligning with the right partners and companies? Is there kind of a thought process internally that needs to be had? Like, just generally speaking, what do companies really need to do to protect themselves?
I think the very first step, if you're a manufacturer to build an IoT device, is to don't look at security as an afterthought. Security needs to be inside the product by design. So it needs to be part of the product development, basically, rather than something that you add on later on because now something bad happened, or one of your customer wants something, or now because now you need to be compliant to some standards. So you have to do it. You're forced to do it, basically. So security by design is the first step. You need to think about it as a piece of your product. That's the main thing. How to do it is you basically need two main components. You need to look at root of trust, having unforgeable identities inside your device. And then you need to have that very first layer of trust inside your devices so people can easily deploy and then just focus on value creation. These two are, by the way, are things that we do. So we have a root of trust called QDID, and we have that piece of software and embedded tools called QuarkLink that easily unify these two things and make it easy for people to have security by design into their products. So that's on the manufacturing side. Now, if you're an end user and want to just deploy and use the IoT, I guess the challenge for you is you need to care about edge security, device security. And traditionally, we are only used to enterprise security, which usually is about network security and securing the assets within that network. But when you add IoT to your network, now that device is able to communicate with other services outside your enterprise network. So the device security, edge security becomes important.
Right.
So as an end user, you need to question your vendor whether you can easily establish an end-to-end security to any service that you want. Can you control the identity and keys inside the device? Are you able to rekey or renew the certificates inside the device? Are you, as by the way, the last thing I said is required now by IEC 62443. Are you able to send firmware update over the air securely to your devices, which is required by California IoT Security Act? So these are the bits that you need to be aware and really question your vendor that is the device you're selling me has these capabilities. So I don't need to worry about these things anymore. I just deploy and focus on the other side.